So Roblox removing classic faces is already really bad. I think everyone can agree. No one wants it to happen. No one ever wished for it to happen or asked for it or anything like that. No one asked for it. Everybody can agree with that, I think, unless you're a maniac. But yeah, that's already bad. But something is lurking in the shadows, and hopefully this does not come true at all. But there has been speculation, and it's all speculation, but there has been speculation and just it's kind of like a joke, kind of not, but because of the fact that Roblox is taking away so much of classic Roblox and they removed the classic faces and they did all that, the people think that Roblox will eventually remove R6. Now, if you don't know what R6 is, somehow if you're a new gen, it's just like a type of avatar on the platform and it's like less animated, I guess, or whatever. Animated is a really good word to talk about because that's what they're changing all the faces to and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're going to get rid of the R6 or not. You know, they might not, but there is something that they put out on Twitter, which I'm going to actually read right now. Which Creecraft reposted and said, is Roblox hinting at removing R6 avatars? And they said, this is what Roblox said. They said, thank you for your feedback. Our goal here is to move toward a single avatar system that can adapt to new enhancements. Please keep the suggestions coming. We're open to updating faces and we'll roll out fixes over time. First of all, though, it's like, why do we want to keep updating the faces? Why can't we just keep the regular ones? I've said it like 10 million times this week already. Why can't we just keep the original faces? That's the first thing. But second thing, single avatar system. Currently, you know, R6 is a different kind of avatar. It's a different kind of avatar than R15, and it moves differently, it operates differently, and all that stuff. The fact that they said that is scaring a lot of people. Is really scaring a lot of people. And R6 is really one of like the core things of Roblox too. Classic faces obviously are like way up there, but R6 is also way up on that, like a pedestal or whatever of what makes classic Roblox classic Roblox. R6 is up there, and if Roblox removes R6, yeah, the community's done for. The community is 100% done for, and Roblox is just gonna become like if they're not already the most fucking hated corporation of all time. And RBX Events replied and said, if you remove R6, I think the community will implode. Yeah, that is 100% true. The community is 100% imploding and just flipping upside down and turning sideways and all that other bullshit if R6 gets removed. So hopefully it does not, but you never know what could happen. I also want to talk about some other news that may or may not have to do with the classic faces and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of stocks right here from video games that are actually crashing recently. So this is, I don't even know this, Take-Two Interactive Software. This one's down. This is Roblox. You can see that they've gone down quite a bit here, and they went down. Yeah, wow, actually, that's crazy. They fell about $8, which is a lot in terms of where they were. They were at 74, like 75-ish, and now they're down to about 66. So yeah, that's a pretty big dip. Creecraft replied and said, this is why Roblox stock is down, by the way. Investors are dumb as hell. Also, remember, these are the same people Roblox has to cater to with updates. So yeah, I don't know, just stock market news and stuff like that. Also, the cursed man himself, David Bazuki, replied to the whole classic faces, dynamic faces, stuff like that. This is, I guess, one of the examples right here. I'm glad this actually popped up. This is one of the examples of what it looks like or whatever. And I mean, that one does look one-to-one. But Creecraft replied to this and said, you say you're not removing classic faces. So apparently he said that in the video, which is absolutely not true. The classic 2D faces are getting removed and replaced with dynamic that are meant to be copies of them. The issue is some of these faces are so far off from what the originals look like. If you checked out my video from yesterday, you'd see that. Yeah, some of them look nothing like what they're supposed to look like, and they look honestly really fucking ugly. You say you're going to fix them and make them one-to-one, but you could avoid all of this by just not doing the update in the first place. Yep. That's what should happen. That's what should happen, and we're all saying it. You're creating a problem that doesn't need to exist, but that's Roblox's whole brand at this point. I don't understand why this update is heavy anyway. Wouldn't it just make more sense to let players choose what type of face/head they want to wear? Yeah, exactly. You know, like it's just ruining so much stuff that it doesn't need to ruin. So the faces are fucked, right? They're already ruined. But R6, dude, if R6 gets taken away, and that's like the final bastion of Roblox, like classic Roblox. I don't know what the hell is gonna like, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. And I feel like there's almost nothing we can do. Like, we're not gonna get enough people to like quit the platform for like a while and kind of protest against this. There's no like, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that if I'm being honest. And there's just no other good way. Like, the only way is if we somehow cause them like a huge economic loss or whatever, and like force them against doing this update, but that just doesn't seem like it's possible. I don't know, man, but yeah, if R6 gets deleted, yeah, the community's imploding, that's for sure. But that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Just a, kind of scary thought that has been popping up in many people's minds. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.